how to become a profitable Forex trader. Let's get right into it. So this is how you become a profitable Forex trader. And in my opinion, I believe this is really going to take you to the next level, okay? You have to start small, okay? Maybe you start out with a personal demo account, right? Where you're just messing with the 0.01 lot size, 0.05 lot size. Maybe you have an actual personal account that you want to take and put $100 in, right? And start out with a 0.01 lot size and take $1 or $2 here off the table, $3 here off the table, $1 here off the table, and build up that consistency, right? You need to start somewhere small, so you can start messing with the small lot size, and then once you get consistent with those small lot sizes, then you can create a bigger account and do the same thing with bigger lot sizes. And the reason why you're going to become profitable this way is because you're going to build what we call confidence, all right? Once you get to a place where you're pretty confident, not overly confident, but pretty confident that what you have been doing since the beginning is going to work for you as you begin to level up to the next level, you're going to see more and more profits, okay? And I'm going to challenge you to do a 1-to-1, all right? If you don't know what a 1-to-1 ratio is, to me, it's taking a 10 pip stop loss and to make 10 pips itself, okay? Or you can take it to the next level for 1 and 2s. You can aim for 10 to 20 pips instead and just compound your account from there, all right? I recommend you, the reason why you start off with smaller lot sizes, so like I said, you can build that confidence, that consistency, and that way when you get to a bigger account, you will start seeing bigger profits and more numbers. Also, when you see bigger profits, it also means you don't have to trade as much, okay? I'm gonna give you a prime example. If you really want that $1 million account, right, then you need to start off somewhere small, right? So if you start off with a 10K account, let's just say you start off with a funding 10K account, right, off a prop firm funding account, right? Then with 10K, you want to risk 1% to make 1%, right? So that's $100. Or you risk 1% to make 2%, so that's $200, right? And then once you get to the place where you're always consistent, you might take a loss here and there, but you're so consistent that it outweighs your losses. Then let's just say you purchase a $1 million account, which is $1 million, and you do the same thing. Now you're looking at $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. And to be honest, you don't even have to trade so much throughout the whole month because you are consistently making the same gains over and over again. I tell people this all the time, that when you start little, right, and you build your way up to something, you're definitely prepping yourself for Forex success, all right? The only way that you're going to see those profits is you're going to have to build that confidence. You got to build that consistency. You have to start out somewhere small where you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And I cannot say this enough because so many of us wants to start out on the top, but we end up at the bottom, right? When we should be starting at the bottom, then we end up at the top. All right, so that's the way that you become profitable as a Forex trader, and probably one of the best advices I can give you. What advice out there besides building that consistency up for you to be profitable is going to triumph that, right? You have to look at this thing like sports, right? The way I look at it, I'm a basketball player, right? I love basketball and I love getting examples of basketball, and I even love watching basketball. The reason why I see a lot of these basketball players are such at a pro level, they barely miss any shots, they know how to move, they know what direction there is because they practice this every single day. And they do the same thing over and over again. You know what else I realized? Once they get to a point to where they're doing the same thing over and over again, not only do they go to the next level, but then they work on something else to implement that into their game strategy to make them more sharper, more effective, and more explosive, and even better as an athlete pro player, so that they can be at the top of the game. that's how you need to look at Forex. You are building yourself up so much to the point you're so consistent, because if you want to become a full-time day trader, you're going to have to learn how to do these things, especially when you're out of a job and you're doing these things and you are your own businessman. You're going to have to learn how to sustain these profits. Okay, there's no such thing as, you know, you quitting your job and you thinking profits is just automatically going to come in just because you have the big account. No, it's all about the skill set. You have to have the skill set, right? So you're building up this confidence, you're building up this consistency, so that way when you are trusted with a lot much, then you'll be, I'm going to be honest with you, you're just going to kill it. You're going to be making $10,000 here, $20,000 here, $30,000 here, $50,000 here, right? Because you took the time to start somewhere small and practice. I want to say, don't rush the process. If you rush the process, I promise you, because I've been through it before, you're going to run into a place and a hole you never wanted to be with to begin with, okay? That's one of the other ways to become a Forex profitable trader. Now, the other way that you can become a Forex profitable trader is you can journal your trades, right? You can journal your trades to see the percentage of your wins, right? To see how you are profiting in the market, to see your wins and your losses. And this is what I encourage you to do. If you really want to see more profits, look at your losses every single time you lose. Every single time you lose. Look at your losses. Look at how you lost, why you lost, what's the reason for the market going in a different direction. And I'm telling you, the more you notice that and the more that you study that of why you lost, the more profitable you're going to be as a trader, because you're going to know what trades to take and what trades not to take. So that way you will avoid the trades that are not going to benefit you in the long run. All right. So this is the way of being profitable. I mean, it's really no way around it. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't take a shortcut. Some have taken shortcuts and some have made it through. But a lot of people try to take shortcuts and it doesn't work well for them, because they're not willing to sit here and be so honest with themselves on why they need to train themselves first, right? Especially if you are a trader who's just starting out. Maybe you've been trading 1 or 2 years and you're not where you want to be. You have to treat Forex as a skill set. You have to look at yourself as a businessman. You have to consistently train every day, practice every day. And when I say practice, I don't mean back testing, because a lot of people think back testing is going to equal future results. It doesn't. You don't have to back test at all and still be a profitable Forex trader, because Forex trading doesn't necessarily mean that in order for you to become successful, you have to back test. No, the reason why we back test is to see how well the strategy works, or if we lost, what that loss looked like, or if we win, what the wins look like, right? But if you live test or forward testing and you're actually live in the markets doing what you're supposed to be doing, putting in the reps, putting in the work, putting in the practice, you'll see what's going to help you in the long run. And when you apply those things to your trading strategy, you're going to become profitable. I promise you, if you do these things, you will be all right. Now, for some, I'm going to be honest, like maybe Forex trading ain't for you. You know, maybe you just don't understand it. You've been in trading for 5 years and you still just don't understand it. It don't make any sense to you. Or even 3 years, it still don't make any sense to you. I'm gonna say don't give up. That's just me personally. Just continue to, just practice and practice and practice. You eventually see those profits if you practice. But I would say don't put all your time focusing on one thing, right? Don't put all your time just focusing on a mentor, all your time just focusing on a strategy. You have to look at everything, all right? And put all those things into practice. Start out very small and work your way up little by little. And I'm telling you, when you work your way up little by little, you'll start seeing money coming in. I have friends who are businessmen, right, who have their own business, who started out about 4, 5, 7 years ago in their business and didn't see profits until 5 years later, 3 years later, 7 years later, because they realized that sometimes it takes time. It takes time to build up. It takes time to train yourself. It takes time to train your mind and how to talk to the customers and how to, consistently bring in that income, right? You want to be a full-time day trader, but you don't practice. You're not going to see any profits, all right? But this is how you get the profits. You start off small. You start off with the small lot sizes, and then you work your way up to the larger lot sizes. Once you see the consistency play out, and you're working your way up to the largest lot sizes, now you are at the next level of trading Forex and becoming a full-time profitable trader. All right, so I hope this video was definitely helpful for you. I'm definitely going to see you in the next video. I'm really wanting to do more live raw videos like this because, I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with me talking to you guys from a podcast reality. I really just want to be very raw with my traders. I know sometimes it may look like that we don't see those profits as a Forex trader because we're struggling, right? We're trying to figure out, we're trying to get answers, right? And how to really make it in this industry. I know it's really hard. So I just want to be really raw with you and very honest with you guys and just like, you know what? Let's get straight to the basics. Let's get straight to it. Let's not sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be a little bit more personal in my videos because I'm too on a journey, you know what I'm saying? And, I think that once I get to a place where, I'm leveling up consistently, I eventually will be in a place where I will see way much more profits than I ever wanted to see. But we all got to start from somewhere. We all got to put in that work, practice, put in the reps, because that's the only way we're going to get better. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Like and subscribe to this channel, and I will definitely see you in the next video.